Is it permitted to eat in a Shiva home? So it's interesting that we find conflicting information regarding whether one is allowed to eat in a Shiva home. You come to be menachem avol to someone, may you partake in food that is there. On the one hand, we see people who do offer food to the visitors that have come to comfort the mourners. And on the other hand, you have people who say that no, you're not allowed to eat any of the food that's inside the home of a mourner. So let's now tackle this issue based on the sources according to halacha. So we do find a number of paiskim achreinim who bring down that the minhag is not to eat any food or take any item from a Shiva home throughout the 7 days of Shiva. So records the El Yerabba in Orach Chaim 224-7, Rabbi Kiva Eger in Yerideh 376, the Beis Lechem Yehuda, the Aruch HaShulchan, the Shmer Shalem, Kes Hashem Tov of Gagin, and the Kaf HaChaim in 224, Halacha 46. The reason for this custom not to partake in any food and not to take any items from a Shiva home is due to that there is a spirit of impurity that resides in the house of the Ava throughout the 7 days. And therefore we don't want to take anything from the home and certainly not eat anything in the home. That is one approach in the Paiskim. Another approach in the Paiskim is that not only is there no problem in partaking in the food in the Shiva home, but that so is the custom of many to eat food in the Shiva home after Shachris. So is recorded in Yosef Eimetz, Neikat Son Yosef, Yikari Adat, Chaim Bayad, Yabia Oimer, Ravadi Yosef, and other Paiskes Manenu. So bottom line is that we find a dispute in the Paiskim regarding this matter, which the truth is not a dispute over whether it's forbidden or prohibited, but rather a dispute as what has become the custom. A number of Paiskim write the custom is not to partake, and another list of Paiskim write the custom is to partake. We do find a third approach in the Mesgeras HaShulchan, who states that the custom to avoid taking any matter from a home of an avel or eating any food in that home is only when the nicham avelim is taking place in the home of the person who passed away, meaning that he passed away in that house. However, if the person did not pass away in that house, as is usually the case today, that a person passes away in the hospital or in a nursing home, then there's no need to refrain from eating food in that home. Practically, how do we rule? So the widespread Ashkenazi custom is like the former opinions, which were Ashkenazi Paiskim, and to be very particular not to eat any food or take any item from the home of an avel, a Shiva house, and even if they offer us food, we don't eat it. While the Sephardi practice is, on the contrary, to honor the visitors with food and to partake in the food. What is the Chabad custom in this matter? So while we do not have any literature that discusses this matter regarding the Chabad minhag, we do find that the Rebbe Rayatz had instructed the Rebbe to only have a l'chaim distributed on the 7th day after Shachris, meaning when Shiva is already over and not during the Shiva. So it was recorded in Teres Menachem Reshimis Hayoman, page 414. Also, in asking various Chabad Rabbanim as to their opinion, many of them have stated that the custom is like the Ashkenazi custom to abstain from eating any food or drink in the house of an avel. Rav Eli Landau Shlita, the Shiva Kfar Chabad, stated to me that his father was very, very careful in this matter. He was the Rav of Bnei Brak and paid many, many Shiva calls, and he was very careful never to eat anything in the home of an avel during the week of Shiva, and so he saw a custom amongst Chassidim to be careful in this matter. Rav Eli Landau told me that he once accompanied his father, Rav Yaakov Landau, in Nichum Avelim to the Herzog family after the passing of the chief rabbi of Israel, Rabbi Herzog. His father had brought in his cane into the home, the Shiva home, and had put it in the corner, and when he came to leave, he left it there. And he mentioned to him, "Father, you left your cane in the corner." And he said, "We don't take anything from a Beis HaAvel." And he said, "We're going to have to come back after Shiva in order to take it." To such a point, he was particular not to take anything from the house of an avel. Other Chabad Rabbanim have also testified to this custom, Yitzchak Yehuda Yaroslavsky, and others, that we do avoid eating in the house of an avel. On the other hand, there are Chassidish homes that do offer comforters food and drink, and they are lenient in this matter to partake in the food, similar to the Sephardi custom. Regarding Shabbos, this issue does not apply on Shabbos at all. It's only during the week, so you're allowed to eat in the house of an avel on Shabbos. Now, may one bring his own food to the house of an ovel and eat it there? And the answer is, the Ashkenazi custom stated above is not just not to eat the food of the ovel, but also not to eat any food in the house of the ovel, even his own food. And therefore, those who are particular in this matter should not enter food into the home of the ovel when they come to be Menachem Ovel during Shiva. Ubala hamavis lo netzach, umochadimo meyal kol panim.
Thank you for listening to Shulchanaruchharav.com. Our free services of making Torah knowledge available to the public depends on donors like you. Please help us continue our work through making even a small contribution at www.shulchanaruchharav.com under the Daily Halacha Dedication section or in the subscription page. Also, check out our online courses and many sefarim available for purchase that will both enhance your Torah knowledge and help support our work.